Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new series on FunlishPodcast. This time, we're starting something truly special. We are going to learn English through some of the world's most loved and inspiring books. But not just that. In every video, I'll be asking you interesting questions. Questions about the book, questions about English, and even some questions about your personal life that you can answer in the comments. So, if you want to improve your English and also discover more about yourself, then you are in the right place. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Our first book is Allah Loves by Omar Suleiman. This book is very special because it reminds us about the qualities that Allah loves in us as human beings. And here's the best part. The words are simple, and we can learn so many beautiful expressions in English from it. For example, one chapter is about how Allah loves those who repent. Repent means to say sorry sincerely and to promise that you will not repeat a mistake. The book says, Allah loves those who constantly repent and purify themselves. Now, let's learn together. Constantly equals all the time without stopping. Purify equals to make clean, not just physically, but also spiritually. Question for you. What is one mistake in your life that you learned a big lesson from? You don't need to tell the mistake if it's private, but share the lesson in the comments. Another chapter is about patience. Patience equals waiting calmly without being angry. It says, Allah loves the patient. Question for you. Can you remember a time when patience really helped you in your life? Share it below. So, with just one book, we learned new English words and also reflected on our lives. Isn't that powerful? Our second book is Don't Be Sad by Dr. al-Qarni. This book is all about staying hopeful and positive, even when life is tough. For example, it says, happiness is not in having more, but in being satisfied with less. Vocabulary check. Satisfied equals happy with what you have. Happiness equals joy, a positive feeling. Question for you. What is one small thing in your life that makes you truly happy? Another line says, do not live in the past. The past is gone and tomorrow has not yet come. Live in the past equals always thinking about old memories, regrets, or mistakes. Question for you. Do you sometimes find yourself thinking too much about the past? If yes, what helps you come back to the present moment? This book is a treasure for learning English expressions while also keeping your heart peaceful. Our third book is Reclaim Your Heart by Yasmin Mogahed. This book is for everyone who has ever felt broken, sad, or lost. It teaches us how to free our hearts from things that hold us back. One line says, don't let your happiness depend on something you may lose. Vocabulary check. Depend equals to rely on. Lose equals to no longer have. Question for you. What is one thing in your life that makes you happy, but you know it's temporary? Another part says, detach from the things of this world, because they were never meant to stay. Detach equals to let go, not to hold too tightly. Question for you. What is one thing you've learned to let go of, even though it was difficult? Learning English through this book is amazing because the language is simple, but the lessons are deep. You grow both in English and in your heart. So, my friends, today we explored 3 beautiful books. 1. Allah Loves by Omar Suleiman. 2. Don't Be Sad by Dr. al-Qarni. 3. Reclaim Your Heart by Yasmin Mogahed. Each of them teaches us not only English words, but also wisdom for our lives. Remember, in every Funlish podcast episode of this series, I'll be asking you questions to reflect on and answer in the comments. Don't just watch. Participate. That's how you'll improve both your English and your personality. Final question of the day. Which of these 3 books would you love to read first, and why? Share in the comments. I'll be reading all your answers. If you enjoyed today's session, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, stay tuned for the next episode of FunlishPodcast, where we continue to learn English through the wisdom of books. Till then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining. Goodbye, my friends.